What's up, guys? Welcome back to the 2K. We got Mr. Mooba here. Methods is in the studio. So are some of the Sin guys in the back, eh? Hanging out with your friends today? Bringing them to a different office? Stone Cold Stairs?
Yes, we have my co-owner here, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
He's actually my friend in real life, so one of my friends in real life is actually my co-owner on my team.
Now, did you get him into
pretty
esports?
Cool. Yeah. Pretty much a while ago, he wanted to make his own COD team, and he backed out because the scene, he didn't know enough about it. He didn't trust it yet, but now he was able to join with two other owners, Scott Jorgensen and Flex, who own Synergy. And he feels comfortable, being a part, just joining a part of an organization, whereas starting from the ground up, where he's not really too familiar with it.
I love it. Smart move, and he's investing in you. There's a lot of other orgs investing in some new players today, at least paying their way into the 2K. Let's talk about some of the orgs that might be unhappy with today's results. Ben, who are the upsets coming in from? Who are some of the early exits? We're getting down to our top 8 now.
It doesn't get much earlier than Strictly Business. You've heard us kind of have some
Who was
slight
playing
jokes.
with Strictly Business?
Strictly Business was the full squad. John, Neslo, Fizzup, and Dido. And I've been saying for so long, I don't think this is a team who are going to make any changes. Obviously, they have, a lot of those players. But John, I think, is a substitute in some of the league teams.
Real quick, I need to mention
But
this.
I think this could be the sign.
When I first thought of Denial, and I thought of JCap, Replays, and Attach, when I thought of fourths, I thought the best fit would be John.
Really?
From SB. John's an animal in every game. John is John.
John is
Everybody
John.
knows
It's
John.
fact.
He is John.
When you put John on the main stage, John will tear you apart. So John's a beast, but
Do you think he's that good on this game, though?
Yes, I played against him at the event. I've played with him in tournaments online. He's a beast. But I don't think he'd leave SB. I'm just saying that when I thought of a fourth, I feel like John would be a great fit. But he's really loyal to SB.
But if SB could pick any time whatsoever for the team to get first round in a major online tournament, this is not the right time for that to happen. Amongst all of these trade rumors and people sliding into those DMs.
Last Sunday, by the way, they played without Fizzup. They also went out, I think, round 2 or 3. So
yeah, I have to stop thinking some of these
two
players.
bad results in your online tournaments, which kind of made you famous. Let's real quick before we jump into this next game. Let's talk about the other early upsets. Rise Nation, Envy 3-0 over Optic Nation. Huge surprise for me. You have two duos coming together today. Already working out really well there for the Envy lineup today of Merc, Nameless, and who are their pickups?
Saints.
Zuma and Saints, yeah. So the new Envy.
Yeah.
Then, of course, we see the first phase team, Aches and Slasher. They're waiting to play AR.
AR is currently in the game against Fit.
So we'll be showing that a little bit later. And then we had a bit of an upset here. Rise Volume, so Rise Nation, falling to a stunner mix-up here. We got Huke, Perplex, and TJ playing with Slack today. This is the perfect home for Slack.
This is exactly what I've been saying, over the past couple of weeks. Make an under 18 team, and if you add Slack with Huke and TJ, oh wow, that's a really talented team.
Well, the problem is, TJ is on Aware for the Season 1 league right now.
So is Perplexed.
So is Perplexed, exactly.
So is Vex.
Yeah, you trade over. You got a nice little trade there. You got a very potent team.
And happy.
Indeed. In all honesty, we say that's an upset, but I really don't think that is an upset.
Yeah.
I think those two teams going toe to toe. Rise every single day are going to get destroyed.
Sender, Diabolic, Pac-Man, and Chino lose to Huke, Perplexed, TJ, and Slack. So Rise is out by the seeds. Honestly, that was the team that should have lost also. Rise is number 11 overall in today's bracket, coming pro points. Their opponent's number 6 overall. So technically not an upset, as you said. But what that sets up is Squad versus Money Squaw. And we'll see who's going to fight in this one. Attach Classic JCap going up against... Whoa, who is this? Replays. Replays has a new name tag, and that totally flipped my brain around.
Well, Replays always does that. But back when we were on the first phase, when it was me, Classic, JCap, and Replays, he always called himself KJap, because I believe back in MW2 or COD 4, one of the two, when they played together, JCap was JCap, and then Replays made his name KJap, just to mess around because they were good friends. So that's a little inside
joke.
Scoop.
All right, JCap. I honestly think that team could do quite well, simply because of the chemistry that they're actually going to have.
That is an actual gamer tag, though. Again, people spending money. Replays, JCap. Will they be teammates here in the future? Attach, of course,
but then why has he changed his name to Denial?
And Classic on here. Replays has always been on Denial, so that would make sense if you followed. All right, so that is another big upset. One of these teams is going down early here in the round of 4. 3 versus 6. Honestly, I'm going with the Stunner Boys here. Do you guys think this new lineup, Attach, Classic, JCap, and Replays?
I also see the Stunner Boys winning this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have
the new Denial, we should call that team.
The new Denial.
Okay. All right. And then finally at the bottom, we saw Echo taking out FaZe Up. Still waiting on results. I have no idea who these two teams are. And team, who's on team here going up against Gurus? Team is Clayster, Ricky, Bose, and Parasite. You could call that a Prophecy squad. 3 of the members officially on the Prophecy roster. Clayster as the fill-in today. So, lots going down there, but right now we're in a game. This is game number 1 in the best of 5. Spacely, Moch, Study, and Killa from eLevate going up against the full lineup of TK playing from the Team Kaliber house in Atlanta.
I just want to point out, Team Kaliber started this game at hardpoint, and they only had 4 points, as opposed to eLevate, I believe, reached 70 points.
Yeah, you're kind of...
I was playing the screen, I was like, what is going on? Because this is another one of those games where, let's say this pickup eLevate team beat TK.
Mochilla may be one of the best 2K, 5K players in the game.
Second best.
Second best?
By any up-to gaming play, he's the second best.
Right now we have him at 19 and 10, and we have Spacely at 17 and 12, straight dominating the scoreboard. We just saw Killa at 7 and 14, sort of picking it up. He's now 10 and 17, sort of made back up. Goonjar is struggling though at 9 and 17. He's just trying to keep his team in the game.
Is Goon good still? I don't watch enough TK to make the judgment on my own methods. I mean, how would you feel facing off against him?
I mean, Goonjar's a good player. I'm pretty sure. Didn't he win the 5K the other day with Optic Aiming or a week ago or something? Yeah. So I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think he's the Goonjar that we're used to.
Let me ask you this, Methods, and be completely honest with me. This is a team who struggled online in the very early parts of the season, and then they all move into a team house. They have a negative win-to-loss ratio inside a team house. How long do you leave that before you make a team change? If you're a part of that TK, let's say you're TK management and you're looking at the results, realistically in your mind, what are you going to be thinking about? Because that's just not good enough.
The problem here is these players are such good friends. They're so loyal to each other. Sharp has been on TK forever.
He's never left.
I can't see him under another name because he's so loyal to them.
And he's been given offers, we should know.
Oh, he's been given so many offers.
But never leaving that org.
Yeah, I mean, and Goonjar may just having a bad game. To be honest, I haven't watched enough TK, but I mean, Goonjar used to be the player where you put him somewhere with an AR and he'll dominate your team.
Ben, can you only follow the red arrows for this game? I want Methods to kind of break it down for us at the end of this hard point.
Just
what
the reds?
is going wrong with TK, if anything? Right now, they are on a huge comeback. Like you said, down 70-something to just 4 points. Now bringing it within 20.
I mean, right now they're playing it correct, though. I mean, they have all the cuts they need. I mean, they just had a player go through purple. We have Looney going off in the hill, nice 2-piece, 3-piece, make that in the hill. So, Looney wants to win this game. They're going nuts right now. And make that 4. So, Danny's not stopping. He's just pretty much slaying everything he sees. We see Theory 22 and 20. And from what we've seen before, as like a 66-point game, is now like an 8-point game.
Yep.
So, I mean, great plays by them. I mean, they're about to tie the game up, possibly even take the lead right now. And
that was a really good rotation.
I mean, if you're eLevate right now, you need to regroup, figure out what you're doing wrong, and all start pushing as a unit. Because this is the hill where you all need to hit snow, because you need to break those snow spawns. The last thing you want is having this hill like controlled and then having the team spawn behind you snow. Because if they kill you out of the hill and they have snow control, then you're spawning out green. So you're automatically at a disadvantage. So right now, what eLevate needs to do is stop pushing, take the time out of their play style and push through snow.
You see them trying to do that, but it's going to be
Goonjar
who has that cut.
See, look at that turret. If you can get on that turret and you're on eLevate, you can break this hill like that. Because as soon as you start shooting from that turret, more than 2 or more people are focused on you on the opposing team.
Right.
And then that's where your players come in and start pinching and take over the hill.
Team Kaliber with a massive comeback now, actually, in the lead, 167 to 145. It's all going to come down to this rotation, though. Looney with a big kill, looks for the second, not going to be able to pick it. Goonjar is there in a position to trade it, gets the kill. 18 and 27 now, Goonjar, but, if he's picking up important kills like that, which are going to give TK hill time, man, I'd value that over normal.
I'll take a -9 when you got Theory plus 10 on a 4 streak. You got Looney plus 10. You got Sharp, who's basically even right now.
This hill right here, as well as Biolab are the 2 hills where you can get 60 points each time if you have the proper setup. Because this is the hill where if you have purple control and you have green control, you know, they really can't get to you. I mean, if you have 2 players in the hill, then 2 people sort of outside, you're watching purple, 1 person outside watching green, and you have 2 people in these windows, it's so hard to break because you have all possible cuts. And as long as people are hitting their shots, you know, it's really hard to break.
It's just weird, though, seeing this TK team start so slow. Because if they'd have been playing at this momentum the whole game, this game's over now. 100%. Like, there's a 100-point gameplay. Easily. Easily.
I think it all comes down to the kill feed, doesn't it?
I need to say, though, Theory is a beast. I'm pretty sure he had a great event in Orlando, and right now he's literally just dominating eLevate, you know, doing his role. And Theory's always been a great player. I mean, Black Ops 2, that man was a monster. You know,
he was really good.
You know, when I played VVV, the things I was telling my team were, guys, do not let Theory get going. Because when Theory gets going, you can't stop.
Yep. I was saying that even back on the VVV days, Theory was always the X factor for this squad. When he goes off, they win. 9 captures, 38 and 25. Honestly, watch Theory because he's putting up Optic Gaming like numbers here from an OBJ player. He is really doing a great job of slaying.
Yeah, I mean, right now he's at the 40 mark. He has 10 captures. So this man's in every single hill, and that just goes to show this man is running and gunning, and he's doing it effectively.
Looking for another kill, not going to be able to pick it up. Looney, neither. That's actually going to be mathematically impossible at this point. So Team Kaliber with a huge comeback. They're starting off so very slow, but picking things up exactly how they needed to, getting all those important cuts and good rotations, and more importantly, just getting a lot of kills, as you said, Puggett.
All right, so guys, we're going to see TK take game number 1 over eLevate. We just got some more news in as well. Rise out of the tournament. Now we have one other squad. Fear just dropped to AR. So AR will move on to play FaZe with Anticity on this AR lineup. How do you feel these guys will face off against Aches, Slasher, Enable, and who's their 4th today, Ben?
Miracles.
And Miracles.
Yep. Yeah, I definitely see that FaZe roster prevailing. I mean, Enable is such a great player in this game. The fact that he was able to come from a different game, that he dominated, and then coming over to Call of Duty and dominating here, it's truly remarkable. So, Enable, the man's a beast. Aches and Slasher are both really good. I mean, when Aches is on, he's a beast. I mean, as soon as he starts carrying, the man can't be stopped. Slasher is an amazing player. Slasher's really good. Miracle's also good as well. So I definitely see AR falling, although AR has some good players. I mean, Anticity is a great player. I play with him. Just because he left my team does not mean I'm going to badmouth him. I mean, he's a hell of a player. Then you have BL Fire, who's also another one of my teammates back when I started in MW3. He was on the come up with me. And
Burns and Wheats.
Yeah, Burns and Wheats. I mean,
Burns
so
on this game.
So Wheats coming from Rise, he was released. I mean, they didn't perform the way they think they should, and then Wheats joined AR, and I think they won like a 2-win streak in the league. I mean, three win streak in the league.
3 before they
so I mean, you know, this game was all about who fits with each other, who can mesh together, whose play styles, you know, react with each other's, and so far, I mean, that team's looking pretty good.
Honestly, I think if Burns goes off in that series, AR could actually take it. That's how good I think Burns is at this game.
Wow.
His improvement from Ghost to this game is just blows my mind.
We might have to do a little dual stream. We'll stay on board with TK and eLevate as they go into game 2, a round of 16 match here. Also, that FaZe AR match will be a round of 16 as well. So don't go anywhere. More games continue right here on MLG.tv.